what's up, YouTube? This is Cardboard Coach Neil, and I am going to possibly start working on a set. I'm not a set guy, like I've said before, but I may actually start working on at least a subset of an issue that I really, really like, largely because of the photography, the images, the color you'll soon see, but also the availability and affordability. They're not, $2 cards or $3 cards for Mr. John Mangini, but, these Hall of Famers can be found for, $20, give or take, maybe a little bit more. Mantle, he's going to cost you, probably about 50, 60. They're oversized and they're really cool. I showed one of these before. I'll start with that. But this is the 1967 Dexter Press, and I'm thinking about doing the Hall of Famers. As you can see with Joe Morgan, and it just gets better. Just really, really nice looking cards. Little biography on the back. These were made in 1967 by the Dexter Press Company, which I'm going to get to in a second. These were issued by Coca-Cola. They were produced by Dexter Press in West Nyack, New York. Joe Morgan, issued for Coca-Cola. Here's Willie Mays, the Say Hey Kid. Again, these are about 5 by 7-ish, roughly. And they're just cool. Blank backed for the most part, little biography. So this is just a regular issue Mays. Some of the all-star ones, and there's really no... actually, you know what? Mays is one of the ones with identical backs. So take that all back. Usually on the all-star ones, there is a larger write-up. Mays is one of 3 Hall of Famers. I think Mays, Bunning, maybe someone else. I can't remember. That just has a short write-up. But these things are cool. Yaz, here's Yastrzemski. I've had these for a while. Joe Torre. Here's the larger write-up I'm talking about. Harmon Killebrew, which kind of prompted me to maybe do a video. I saw an episode of Baseball Collector and Chris from Missouri. I don't know if it was recent, but it was next on my playlist, and they were doing a Harmon Killebrew run comparison. I think Baseball Card or Baseball Collector beat him by a point. They had some nice cards. Frank Robinson as an Oriole. He looks better as a Red, in my opinion. Going back to the Orioles. The other Robinson brother, Brooks. Almost as good a defensive third baseman as Michael Jack Schmidt. Al Kaline, tremendous right fielder, 3,000 hit club. Underrated in terms of Hall of Fame. Great image of Roberto Clemente. And my favorite is Pete Rose. Just a great card. One of my favorite cards of Rose. Really enjoy this. No need to get these things graded. They're all perfectly fine as they are inside these top loaders. And but I do want to get a couple more. I like the Mantle. Love the Bunning. The Dick Allen eludes me. I cannot find that card. I can find Bunning and I can find Mantle all the time. Richie Allen is a tough one, and I do want to get that. I do want to get that card, but I wanted to make this maybe about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, because I was going through my cards like everyone should. Everyone should go through their cards every so often, just to kind of enjoy what you have. That's another rule too. It's collect what you like. Buy what you can afford and enjoy your collection as you progress throughout that time. But some of the postcards I have, this is also Dexter Press. This is from '68. and that's Willie Mays. It's basically the same image that they used, if I can just pull it out here for comparison. Same image they use, just a smaller type. Now they call these postcards, but they're not. They're postcard size. Big write-up of the Say Hey Kid on the back. And, you know, these are cool. Again, I submitted this to grading, and, you know, I go back and forth as to why I do it, but I do like slabs. I got to admit, it's a cool card. But one of the things I noticed, now Dexter Press is just one of many postcard companies, you know, printers, manufacturers that have made postcards throughout the years. Dexter Press, of course, is one of them, since we're talking about it, obviously. But they produced a lot of different things. Baseball was one of them. But they also were commissioned by a lot of companies. And it may not say Dexter Press on it. It may say Holiday Inn, but this is a 1958 Holiday Inn Mickey Mantle postcard. Postcard back, and right in here, it's made by the Dexter Press printing company. And I just thought that was kind of cool and pretty much a reason to make another video. But that's all I have right there. I'm just kind of, if anyone out there has a lead on a Dexter Press Richie Allen, I got a double of this guy and Harmon Killebrew, and they're yours. If you can find me a Richie Allen 1967 Dexter Press postcard. Short and sweet video. That's all I got. You guys enjoy, and stay nice and cool out there.